So, you're thinking about a dry ice blaster. Smart move. But what's it actually going to cost? It's a big question, right? Well, today, we're going to cut right through all the confusion. I'll give you a super clear, no-nonsense guide to what you'll really be spending, not just on the machine itself, but the whole shebang. Look, we all know this tech is a total game changer, right? For everything from heavy-duty industrial cleaning to super detailed restoration work. But it always comes back to that one big question, the bottom line. The prices can seem all over the place, and honestly, it can be pretty confusing. So that's what we're here to do today. We're going to break it all down for you piece by piece and make it simple. All right, first things first, what actually makes one machine cost more than another? To make a really smart buy, you've got to know what you're looking at. We've boiled it down to 5 key things that really drive that price tag, so you know exactly where your money is going. Okay, so here they are. Your final price is basically a mix of these 5 things. What kind of machine it is, who made it, how powerful it is, what kind of cool tech it's got, and of course the maintenance and warranty that comes with it. Let's dig into a couple of these because they really show you how the price can swing. So let's start with machine type. It's really a classic trade-off, you know? Think of it like a vehicle. You can get a nimble little pickup truck that's perfect for zipping around to different job sites. That's going to be on the lower end of the price scale. But if you need a giant, heavy-duty semi-truck that can haul massive loads all day, every day, well, the price is going to go way up to match that power and durability. Same idea here. And then there's the brand. Honestly, you can't overlook this. It's so important. Yeah, a big, reputable name might have a higher price tag. But you're absolutely not just paying for a logo. What you're really buying is reliability. You're buying good customer support when you need it. You're buying peace of mind. I mean, think about it. A cheap machine that breaks down could cost you thousands in lost work. Suddenly, that great deal you got, well, it's not such a great deal anymore, is it? Okay, enough with the theory. Let's talk numbers. We're going to look at the actual price tags you can expect to see out there, from the basic models all the way up to the serious industrial beasts. So here's a pretty good snapshot of the market right now in 2025. On the low end, you've got your basic portable models for smaller gigs, and those can start at just $1,500. Then you have this sweet spot in the middle, the mid-range machines, which are perfect for a lot of businesses, a great balance of price and performance. And then you see that jump on the right? That's when you get into the industrial league, where the price and the power goes way, way up. And that brings us to the very top of the market. Yeah, over $200,000. We're talking about some seriously specialized, fully automated machines here. The kind you'd see on an automotive assembly line or in an aerospace facility running nonstop. I know, that number looks huge, but for those massive operations, the ROI you get from that kind of speed and efficiency, it's just on another level. Okay, so you've picked your machine. But, and this is a big but, the sticker price is not the end of the story. Not even close. If you want a real budget, you have to think about the total cost of ownership. So let's pull back the curtain on some of those, let's call them hidden costs that you have to plan for. You've absolutely got to factor these 4 things in. First, dry ice. That's your fuel, right? It's a recurring cost just like gas for a car. Then, operator training. Don't think of this as a fee. It's an investment in getting the job done right and safely. Third, maintenance. Think of it as insurance. A little money spent here saves you from a massive, costly breakdown later. And finally, accessories. Things like different hoses and nozzles, they're what really let you customize the machine and unlock its full power for all kinds of different jobs. So this leads us to the big strategic question you've got to ask yourself. Given what your business does and how often you'll need this thing, does it make more sense to rent or to go all in and buy? Renting is a fantastic choice if you've just got a one-off project, or maybe you just want to try before you buy. You're looking at daily rates somewhere between $500 and $1,500. It's super flexible, no huge commitment. But if you're going to be using this machine day in and day out, or even every week, buying is almost always going to be the smarter financial move in the long run. Plus, you have total control over it. All right, so you've got your budget figured out, and you know if you're renting or buying. Now for the last piece of the puzzle. Where do you actually go to get one? Let's check out your options. You basically have 3 main routes you can go. You can go straight to the manufacturer. That can sometimes get you the best price and service. Then there are equipment distributors, which are awesome because you can see and compare a bunch of different brands all at once. And of course, there are online marketplaces. You can find some good deals there, both new and used, but you definitely want to do your homework on the seller before you click buy. Look, if there is just one thing you remember from all of this, let it be this right here. The best machine isn't the one with the biggest price tag, and it's not the cheapest one either. It's the one that perfectly fits what you need to do and what your budget can handle. That's it. Taking the time to really analyze that is everything. So at the end of the day, it all boils down to this one question. It's not about finding the best blaster out there. It's about figuring out what the best value is for the specific jobs you do. And hopefully, after all this, you feel like you've got the tools to go out and make that decision with total confidence. Thanks for joining me.